Yeah, so you see this lineup. It's do you see the lineup? Um, right off the bat, some very weird heroes coming out here. Well, very weird order. We're finally going to see Lone Druid
Yeah, I can see that.
after weeks of not seeing him. But off the bat here, these IRG are picking heroes that we have never seen before. We've seen Shadow Fiend, Mirana, and Sven all in the same team in the tournament game. So, still a pretty weird lineup over here. We'll see how this develops, really. Sven will be supporting. Mirana can stay in a tri lane pretty easily, and Sven can set up that arrow pretty well with the stun here. Shadow Fiend gonna have to take that middle for sure. Probably not sure who's gonna get paired up against just yet. We know Lone Druid will be taking the off lane, and Lifestealer will probably be in a tri lane, joined by Nyx and another support. But it's kind of it just confuses me a little because I don't know who's gonna take the mid now. From Gigabyte's side.
Yeah, but I'm seeing Lynx Assassin they picking. It could be give a lot of pressure to IRG because Lynx Assassin could give them a pressure at all phases of the game because of his invisibility skills and the damage and also the stuns.
It would put
So
them in a very
I'm
difficult
seeing
position.
they picking a lot of semi carry. Yep.
Yeah, Nyx Assassin will be a problem for them, especially for heroes like Miran and Shadow Fiend, who aren't that tanky. They can actually pull them pretty quickly to a combo from Nyx Assassin. That Vendetta follow-up with Mana Burn and your Impale. And just a little bit of hits, especially if Nyx Assassin is accompanied by another hero, you can easily take out Miran and Shadow Fiend. Especially in the early to mid game. So it would be pretty difficult for... it is going to be difficult early mid game for IRG, just from having that Nyx Assassin around. It's always very difficult playing with him. Looking to the bans here, Shadow Fiend and Storm Spirit getting banned out. IRG, they're playing in a different world here. They've got, I like the lineup. It's gonna be a fun game with this lineup. Shadow Fiend can.
I guess they didn't take any support yet.
Sven will count.
Yeah, and they keep banning the mid hero.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe Sven will go for a support.
Yeah, they're taking out supports here with mid gamers. So, yeah, Invasion.Gigabyte not really missing anything except.
And IRG, you can see they ban out most of the mid hero like Queen of Pain, Storm Spirit, and NS, and they even pick Slaughter and Lina. So Lina will be as a support for Invasion.Gigabyte. As you can see, Invasion.Gigabyte. Well, they have consistency and inconsistency of glory when sometimes they really play very aggressive and the other day they just being killed and just down.
Yeah, but no, the weird.
And we can see.
No, I'm kind of interested here because IRG had the chance to ban. They saw the Lifestealer, so obviously some sort of tri lane is gonna go down. They had the chance to ban Rubik or Lina, but they didn't do that. They just went straight away and banned out Night Stalker and the Storm Spirit. I just don't understand how their bans are working out here because they really had the chance to destroy the tri lane. Yeah, they basically given Gigabyte the perfect lineup that they want. And look at the Spirit Breaker.
Wow,
I don't know
I
what.
think it's like a.
I'm really
You have Shadow Fiend there.
Yeah, well, Shadow Fiend on the middle. This is really weird for me. Everyone's a carry. Sven's the only support in this game, and this is going to be a pretty awkward game here for IRG.
It could be a wonderful game. It could be a disaster, definitely for IRG. It could be.
Yeah, they've really got to make this work. This is just what. This is one of those weird lineups, man. Either it's going to work very well, or it's going to mess up. Well,
because usually, yeah.
This is going to end up pretty badly for them if they can't make this work just right off the bat in the early game. The Shadow Fiend needs to get those souls up. Needs to survive as long as possible, and all these heroes are heroes that need a nice farm early game. So I don't know how they're going to support. I don't know how they're going to support all these heroes, get them the farm they need. This is going to be, well, a fairly weird game for them, I must say. Don't you think it's just a really unorthodox lineup we're seeing here?
Yeah, but I think IRG wants to drag this game, want to torture this game, and Invasion also have two carries over there. They have Lifestealer and also Bear, and there could be an disadvantages for Invasion if they also drag the game. So they have to do something. They got Miss Assassin, they have Rubik and also Lina there. So it could be do some ganking, some smoking, and some initiate to gank them because in CRG there's a lot of carry over there, and it's a weird.
Yeah, they
drop
want to
also.
deny them. They want to deny this farm very early off in the game. They actually have the advantage because if you just got a good combo going out here. We have a lot of disables though from IRG. I mean, we have the arrow, we have the stun from Slardar, you have your hammer fist, and then you've got Spirit Breaker with a charge. Spirit Breaker will be the person to initiate all these ganks. He's going to charge up straight to the heroes, and that's when all the heroes start to descend. This Spirit Breaker will be important in this lineup for sure. Shadow Fiend has to keep whoever's staying in that middle. Most likely, from what I'm seeing, is most likely going to be this Nyx Assassin going to take the mid against Shadow Fiend, which will put Shadow Fiend in a pretty difficult position here since he's going straight out. If he's going to go for Necromastery and try to get those souls out, Nyx Assassin can get some very good damage down on Shadow Fiend because he's pretty soft in that early game. Also, they need to be careful of the Lone Druid split push up here, but I'm sure that is their only advantage here. Mirana with the range and Slardar with that stun can easily take care of the bear and make sure Lone Druid doesn't get too far up in that push. And they could actually bully Lone Druid at the offlane here, but so far that's the only disadvantage I see from Gigabyte. It's just the Lone Druid trying to fall to, some aggression because this tri-lane is so far efficient. Spirit Breaker won't be able to do anything against this tri-lane. Sven can throw some combos down, but I just don't see it working out. I mean, yeah, Sven and Spirit Breaker won't survive too long in this tri-lane if they're gonna try and get aggressive here. Rubik just has so many ways to disable them, and they have no way to escape. Spirit Breaker can use that charge to escape, but poor old Sven, aside from that stun, and he has a very low mana pool. I just don't see him escaping from these ganks if he goes wrong. So this is a very risky game.
Because the Rubik with it. Indeed. But even though Spirit Breaker, he takes charge of darkness, and I don't think he can escape from telekinesis from Rubik and also the slow from Lifestealer. And if probably didn't have a good stance, it will be a very troublesome for Spirit Breaker and also Sven.
Yes, but I don't know what IRG is planning to do with this, but one thing is for sure, aggression is something they do not want to go for. They do not want to get too aggressive just yet. Maybe once everyone hits level 6 or at least level 5, because these are heroes that can farm pretty easily here. So that's the one good thing of this. They want to relog. Yeah. Everyone is. All these heroes are going to need a pretty good farm here, but they will be able to get an XP up pretty quickly just because of the damage output. So we might see these guys get an XP advantage early off in the game, but as for gold, they're going to suffer pretty badly. I am sure.
Yeah, because before this, I ever watched Invasion play. They really play an aggressive gameplay. So they want to see. I don't think they're going to let this happen. I think they were going to be a great clash on the top. And Laundry will play safe at bottom with his bear. So you kind of be. I don't know. It's really mind blowing to pick from IRG. I don't have anything to say.
I just don't see the sense in this lineup so far. We'll see. I'm still very confused. I'll figure out what these guys are up to soon enough.
They maybe have some strategies that we don't know, but we'll see later.
Yeah, they must have a very special strategy. Everyone is just gonna relog for a moment. So we'll just take a minute and stand by. We'll keep you guys updated when they go right back into it. Hold on.
they go already.
Yep.
Thank you.
And we're right back into this game. So
Yeah.
we are finally going to begin from Invasion.Gigabyte into Dire here. We're seeing pings everywhere. People are going to get aggressive pretty soon. I think Invasion really wants to abuse the hell out of this trial lane. Their trial lane over here is the best thing that Gigabyte has going for them at the moment. They can support the hell out of this lifestealer, babysit him like crazy, and there's nothing more Spirit Breaker and Sven can do about that. If it would have been a different story, if we perhaps reversed and we had Miran and Slardar there, just the range and everything will make it a lot more easier. But look at this. They're not scared at all. They're just going to jump right back into it. But unfortunately, Nick's Assassin just got Shadow Fiend right. Oh my god. That was straight out there.
Lane.
Yeah, the Lina had the haste and everything. They got aggressive. He came just in time. This was...
Yeah, it's a good start for Invasion, I guess. And I didn't think things would work out for Spirit Breaker and also Sven because they only have, even though they have 9 Tango and 1 healing salve, but that's not a good way to. It is good to build for lives, but and you can see Sven is being gang up.
And he's gonna get taken out right there.
Yeah.
By the like I said, this trial lane is just gonna abuse the hell out of these guys. The combo is just way too good from Rubik and Lina, and that is why they're gonna get taken out pretty easily here. Nikes is gonna get a very beneficial farm here. He's gonna get all the money he needs quite easily. So far, the only lane that has not gone wrong for IRG just yet is down here in the bottom. Lone Druid cannot do anything against either Slardar or Mirana. They just support each other so well. So they'll be okay. They'll be fine there. I mean, they can bully the Spirit Bear quite a lot here, but Lone Druid is in no danger really, unless he falls to a very, very good arrow, like a 3 or 4 second stun arrow, maybe even a 5 if he gets lucky.
Yeah.
But look at this, down in the middle, the Shadow Fiend getting Necromaster. Yeah, he's just... Gigabyte is just suffering. I mean, Gigabyte is just making these guys suffer here. Shadow Fiend will suffer against Six Assassin over here in this lane. Spirit Breaker just trying to get. I mean, they're both melee heroes. You see, they have to go right up to the creep. They have to go right into the range. They have to go right into the range of both the Lina and the Rubik just to try and get their farms out. They're just losing life straight away. It's a good choice, but Spirit Breaker has no problem. He has 9 tangos with him, so he's all right. He'll stay in that lane for a really, really long time with all that. Lina is just non-stop stay down in this middle lane. I think he's gonna go for Shadow Demon again. Next Assassin's got the Envy rune though. We could see the stun go right out, and it gets cast. The stun will follow quite shortly.
Start from Lina.
Nope, and he is out here. Lina doing a very good job here of ganking Shadow Demon down there in that lane. I mean, everything's just going smoothly for Gigabyte at the moment. They just have a lot more synergy. Their team is very well rounded. It's got a good combo going to them. Just not going well for IRG at all just yet, not being able to take a single advantage here so far. I mean, yeah, the Shadow Fiend's still kind of stuck. Let's look at
And
them.
take the stick. Over one from me. Nice.
And yeah, it looks like the Sven is in a bit of a danger. Oh, very good stun though, but the Dragon Slave does take him out. Very well done. And they're going straight for the Spirit Breaker, and they're just
He's
gonna
not
pull
going
back.
to dive that tower.
Yeah, he's got. Spirit Breaker has a tangle on the salve, and he could go all the way up there. So that was a good decision to pull back there, but they're still getting kills. The score is still 4-0 here, being very, very aggressive. It's just turning out perfectly for them so far. When we look at the net worth over here, Nyx Assassin just on top with more or less like 2k. That's like a 1,000 gold league. You may think that's nothing here, but most of that is in kills here. So IRG really suffering, not being able to make this carry thing, this all carry build work out too well in the early game. So
And I think this live streamer will having a good time at the top. Well, not
no,
for
this is a party for
Breaker.
him. Yeah, he's got no problem.
Yeah,
This
he's having a good time.
Yeah,
Farming and
the
also
tri
Lone
lane is
Druid.
deadly. Well, Lone Druid is gonna suffer a little later here once the Miran and Slardar can. Yeah, Slardar's got the sprint out, so you know.
Oh, he's really died because there's no way out for him.
What was that?
Look at him. This around him.
No, this Spirit Breaker is drunk as hell. I don't know what he was doing charging out. Yeah, he had way too many drinks before the game. That guy just charged out there. There was no reason for him to overextend himself like that. More or less just throwing his life away. Yeah, and the Rubik here just pressuring that Sven. The Sven is not able to get any last hit whatsoever. If you look at their last hits here, Sven's only got 1 last hit. The Spirit Breaker only has 2. But this is not a good game for them. They're not like I said, they're just not getting the money they need, really. It's just too difficult. The only lane, like I must keep repeating, that's going well so far is Slaughter and Mirana, and that's only because they're not getting harassed by the lone druid. If they were if the tri lane were to move in for a gank, oh, once again, Nyx Assassin taking out that Shadow Fiend. The Shadow Fiend is just suffering down here in the middle. Nyx Assassin is pooning him right now. The Impale just sets up the combo for the Light Strike just perfectly. Shadow Demon cannot survive in that lane for long. I mean, it's just too difficult for them. Nyx Assassin will get, already at level 6, that Vendetta is just going to be so good for the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, the Shadow Fiend. Until the Shadow Fiend can get some sort of escape mechanism, Sven going down as well. It's like heroes are dying every minute. I don't have enough time to... It's like we don't have the time to, you know, pour over all these heroes that are dying here. Just so many people dying out. Whoop, lead from Mirana. And yeah, Lone Druid's going to get a lot more painful in just a few minutes here. I mean, he'll be able to pull back that Mirana since he's soft, but the Slaughter will be able to support him pretty well. The Knight's chasing the Spirit Breaker non-stop here. Oh, just trying to keep him
yeah, he's diving like crazy. I think he's going to kill Mirana in a second.
And the Lone Druid does get
remarkable.
the Mirana. Exactly. Oh, the bear does like it's gonna go down. Nope. He manages to... Oh, he levels up the bear just in time.
Even though he's solo farming at bottom, but he can actually get a kill. It's remarkable from bear.
I know, Lone Druid is being very smart, not going for that melee just yet, sticking to the range, because as long as he can stay ranged, that means he can run away from Slardar's stun. So, it's a very good thing that he's not going for true form just yet. The only time he'd want to go true form is if he's over here by the tower and he wants to destroy it, but until then, Lone Druid has to stay in range mode so that he can avoid the stuns from Slaughter. Because, yeah, Slaughter is the only thing that can take out Lone Druid at that bottom so far. But Invasion playing a perfect game thus far as we reach the 6-minute mark. 8-0 is the score here. Could you check the gold charts for us, Myra? How far ahead is Invasion here on the gold?
Current goal, you think? Or net worth?
Like the gold. I mean, it's like this is not good at all, really. And Nyx Assassin taking out the Shadow Demon again.
It is
even
not
with the
good.
You see, I turned my attention away for a second, and then heroes start dying. Gigabyte likes to gank the heroes when I'm not looking, man. Down here, the top lifestealer gonna take out the Mirana as well. Looks like he can take out that Spirit Breaker, but decides to pull right back up. Does not want to hug that tower. And they've already got the push down on the tier 1 tower over here as well. This is just a massacre, man. Lifestealer almost up to that armlet at level 6. So the farm is just doing great for Lifestealer. The supports doing their job thus far perfectly here. IRG. They're starting to regret this line.
10-0.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna regret this
IRG needs to just...
And look, gonna go straight for true form as he hits the tower, but has to pull right back out because when you see the Slaughter and you get stunned out. Oh, but look at this. Oh, the bear actually trying to get a good hit down. The damage that the bear is doing against Slaughter is just so good there. The Shadow Fiend needs... Yeah, trying to get a farm up. That's why he's down here. Slaughter are gonna have to give way to the Shadow Fiend here because of all the heroes in IRG's lineup, Shadow Fiend needs the gold the most. He needs, well, not more the gold, but the last hits really, because the last hits give him that damage, and they're really gonna need that later in the game. But he just keeps dying, you see, keeps losing those souls. And look at this, Nyx and Rubik doing a good job with the push, and the Trillium already doing perfectly, being so aggressive. They're already at the tier 2 here, and there is nothing the Spirit Breaker can do about it. The Shadow Fiend is gonna have to react here. Slardar is staying at the middle. There's nothing they can do about this. Nyx Assassin taking out Sven again. Non-stop aggression from this Nyx Assassin. Just playing it perfectly.
Play aggressive as
They
usual.
have Fortify though. Oop. Shadow Rays does go down. Are they going to cast the open wounds? He does go down to Slaughter. Has sprinted up. They're going to get him stunned. No, the telekinesis comes just in time. Slaughter will not even try to stun that. He needs to get out of there. Lifestealer wanted to go for that mirror. Cast the arrow. Is he going to hit him? Oh, it hits him though.
Oh, blind.
It's like a 4-3.
Hit on him.
Yeah, but the Rubik has the arrow, but no mana. He needs to.
But no
Arcane
mana,
up.
yeah.
Arcane up. He can use the arrow now, and the arrow hits the Mirana, throws it right back at you, man.
Oh, very lucky.
But the Barathroom is coming here. It's going to stun him, but it's not going to be enough. Oh no, is it? Oh no, it isn't. The Rubik does get the last hit. Will stun that. Oh, the Lifestealer with a very good rage just in time. That stun is perfect, taking all the heroes out there. And Nyx Assassin has come for a vengeance here, just taking that stun right out. The Barathroom will go down. Both these here have to back up. Another arrow. Oh, almost connecting there with that Slardar. He needs a new pair of pants, man. He must have shat himself there. And, well, Nyx Assassin just going non-stop aggression here. Oh, he's going to impale him, but that's not going to be enough. He needs to pull back out. So far, 14-0. Invasion.Gigabyte just bringing it to the man in a 9-minute game. These tier 2 towers just went down straight away. Yeah, the Lone Druid in all that time has just continuously been farming up here. Gonna get that armlet for the Spirit Bear. Always a nice item to give your good old bear. And it looks like they're gonna approach the tier 2 tower here as well. But the heroes from Gigabyte up here at the top, they do not want to leave this lane just yet. they know they're far ahead. If we're gonna check our net worth right now, everyone is. I mean, all the carries here, both Lone Druid, Nyx, and Lifestealer, are like a 4 gold lead. This is like a 10,000 gold lead that Invasion has over IRG. So IRG is suffering like crazy. I mean, look at their farms. They've got nothing on them compared to what Nyx and the rest have. So this all carry lineup just not doing too well here for IRG, unfortunately. Whoops, trying to get a hit down to that bear, but he returns him just in time. Look, all the heroes down here gathering in the middle. They really want to gank something now. But, yeah, they're all pinging towards the Rubik here, but the Nyx Assassin is being very patient. He can catch any sort of hero. Oh, the charge has been cast though. Rubik needs to get out of there. I'm sure they spot that, and he manages to catches the Rubik here. The Shadow Rays does go down, but the Nyx Assassin is here. Manages to stun out the
Shadow Fiend.
Manages to take out the Nevermore though. He manages to
going
steal.
to make it.
Oh, Slardar! He manages to steal
make
the stun.
it.
Are they going to make it though? Oh, the Spirit Breaker will get out. That was a very good arrow, but it will not save that Mirana, and he has to go down to the Liquid.
Wow, instant.
The Nyx Assassin is unstoppable here. That just tells the whole story, really. This Nyx Assassin is on a rampage, just taking everyone out. Look at this. Going straight to this man.
There you go.
Oh, the Slardar will not survive long there as well. The Mana Burn will be taking him out, and Lina taking that last hit after all, but still. 18-0. Yep.
They're having fun right now. Oh, GG.
Already. 11-minute GG, man. Yep, well played. There is nothing. Yeah, they have nothing on this. This is a stomp, man. This looked like the saddest of pub stomps here. IRG had nothing on Gigabyte.
This is the fastest game I ever cast. 11 minutes. God. Already GG. And they disconnect. So.
Indeed, and they're all just gonna leave here. They'll disconnect pretty soon. The final score being 18-0. Invasion just played that perfectly. IRG, man. They need to go for a lot more balanced lineup. Going all carry was just not the wise choice to go, especially in a tournament setting like this. They treated this game like a pub game and they paid for it. Oop, trying to get a stun down Lifestealer, but it won't be enough. Look at this Lifestealer with the Yasha out already. Just gonna massacre that Barathroom really. The stun was not enough, and the second stun does go down. Lifestealer, are you gonna survive this? Oh, he's going straight out to the trees, and no, it's not gonna be enough. So they do actually get a kill here. They do manage to kill the Nyx. That is a small achievement in itself. But at the bottom, the tier 3 has gone down. Yeah, I think they were happy enough just to get one kill, and I think that's enough for them. They are gonna back out. So this is like one of the quickest games I've casted. It's 12 minutes, and takes them out right away. The Nyx Assassin with a big one as well. Yeah, gonna finish it off. This is a wrap. There's not much they can do about this.
So fun casting this game.
Yeah, it was entertaining while it lasted. Yeah, and everyone finally disconnects, so we are gonna see the GG out pretty soon. Oop, all the heroes staying down in the corner. Are they gonna catch him? They match telekinesis one hero.
They just stay in the fountain.
Yeah, they've all disconnected anyway.
Kill out, definitely get killed, so useless.
Yeah, but this was just not a nice way to go down. Unfortunately, getting stomped right there. The final score, guys, 20-1, and that is
13 minutes.
Gigabyte.